Alrighty then, so this is not, honestly folks, this is not the matchup I expected, but it's the matchup we're gonna get. We have Ryuk here in the blue playing Oranos. The last time we watched him, just a few minutes ago, he was playing Ra, and he decided to abuse slingers, and he got punished for it, the asshole! Anyways, yeah, we got Ryuk here in the blue. He is playing Oranos on a pretty open map, Savannah. He's playing against Gaia. So we have ourselves a Atlantean mirror here, Oranos against Gaia. I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't know what this matchup is like on Retold. Straight up. I just don't know what this matchup is like on Retold. Is Poseidon in the chat? Is Poseidon the major god of win rate? Is Poseidon the major god of win rate? Someone can tell me. What do you mean by that, Mr. Davikana Brava? I don't understand your question. But anyways, let's see. Earlier in old AOM, I would say the advantage typically, depending on the map, would go for Oranos because of the best god win rate. I don't think Poseidon has the best god win rate anymore, Davi, sorry. I think that Thor maybe does, but I could be wrong about that. I think it could be Thor. I think it could be Thor. Anyway, you check aom.gg, the website aom.gg for win rates and everything. It's Loki. It's Loki! Norse? Yeah, Figglestick. Yeah, dude, I like your name, Figglestick. Yeah, I would guess it would be Norse. I would guess it'd be Thor. Thor is super popular to be played right now, but if it's Loki, that's news to me. Anyways, if I were to talk about this matchup back in the old AOM days, Ponexter, muito obrigado, meu filho, não filho, amigo, meu amigo. Anyways, yeah, so we got Chaos playing Gaia, and I would say that Gaia would probably be disadvantaged on a map like this because it's so open. The town centers are not secure. The town centers of red are not secure, even though that guy has elephants right there, right next to the town center, which is really amazing. Tamo junto, manito. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for the raid, dude. Anyways, I would say I would give the advantage on this map to Ryuk over here in the you know, in the Oranos color. But I don't know. The big difference is that one reason for that is because the military units of Oranos used to have the speed bonus, but they don't anymore. So I don't know what that means anymore. Well, it means that the units have the same, you know, they have the same speed between Gaia and Oranos. Oranos does have the more possibility of building those sky passages to shoot around the map and little sky passages. It's like an underworld, you know, if you understand what I mean. But the thing is that you have to have a villager, a citizen, walk around the map to build those actual sky passages. So it takes time to actually take advantage of that, whereas the speed boost was just instantaneous in old AOM. Anyway, again, because the town centers are forward, the gold mine is forward, town center's forward, I'm inclined to say that Oranos has a little bit of extra aggression potential because of Shockwave. Shockwave can make you win fights, and therefore I'm gonna give a little bit of an advantage here to Oranos. But if Gaia's able to take a town center like this, eat those elephants, for example, things start to change big time. There is still this gold mine. Gold is still definitely going to be a big factor in this game, but we'll see. No, we'll see. Let's actually look at what Ryuk has scouted at this point in time. He sees a gold mine over here, sees a town center, sees the elephants. He sees a TC over here as well, of course, but he doesn't really see anything else. There is not all that much else to see, but he doesn't know about this, for example. He doesn't know about this. He doesn't know whether or not there's hunt in the back. He doesn't know whether or not there's hunt over here. There's not, but you know, whatever. He still has a 10% speed up, says Figglestick. I thought Oranos units did not have a speed boost anymore. Speed 4.5. Well, we'll find out soon enough. Gaia. Speed 4.5. Yeah, are you sure it's an upgrade in the temple? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so we're okay, yeah. The Empyrean upgrade gives him free 10%. Yeah, and where is it? It's Omniscience, no. Channels, no. Oh, I guess we have to go look at the Oranos one. This one. Empyrean speed. 100 gold, 5... Sorry. You guys are right. You guys are right. You guys are right. I forgot about this upgrade. I definitely forgot about the upgrade. Okay, well... Okay, but even so, it takes time. You're not going to get that anytime soon. You're not going to get that anytime soon. So at this point in time, both players have the same amount of... Wow, how is this even possible? Gaia, a chaos... What? How does Gaia... Look at the villagers. Look at the villagers. Look at the villager numbers. Okay, we have a very unnecessary shockwave right there. I think that is a completely wasted shockwave to try and save one Murmillo. I think that's completely wasted, but whatever. It would be better to shockwave right now the entire army because he has his whole entire army right there. Anyways, he's 4 citizens ahead. 6 citizens ahead? No. You have to divide by 2. Or 2. He's 2 citizens ahead. Red is 2 citizens ahead. There's the Carnivora usage. Try and win the battle, but the Terma just walk away right away. The what's it called? The Carnivora does have a decent amount of range, so you can't just zip just a little bit away. It has enough range, but you still need to really maneuver away from that Carnivora. Not the best Carnivora usage right there, in my opinion, for Chaos. I don't think that was a good usage because there's really nothing to win right here. He could kill a couple of units, but I don't think that was a strategic win to get. You could just have Terma sit there and attack that. Yes, exactly. Attack the Carnivora, and no problemo. It is what it is. Anyway, both players have Carnivora, and at this point in time, Oranos, our blue player, Ryuk, he has 1 Carnivora ready to be used without recasting it. So, one thing I want to mention real quick, don't forget, Atlanteans, they get favor by having their Oracle stand there and expand their line of sight. So right now we have 1, we have 2, we have 3 Oracles. Both players actually have 3 Oracles. You can see right there. Number of favor gathers 3. Both players have 3 Oracles that are gathering favor. We have an additional... That's maybe a little bit of a better Carnivora. Oh my god, I've never seen this before in my entire life. We have a Carnivora battle. I have never seen this in my entire life. Who's gonna win? 308, 307, 306. Oh, okay, so that one's definitely gonna win. The blue's definitely gonna win. That's nuts. I've never seen that before in my life. I think that was a little bit of a better Carnivora usage for Ryuk. I'm not crazy about it, but I think it was a little bit better. It forced all of those Terma to run away, give 1 more volley for the blue Terma, and so on and so forth. Not too shabby for Ryuk right there. Not too shabby for Ryuk. Remember, he's still behind by... Remember, you have to look at this number right here and divide by 2, okay? So it's 32 to 38. That's a 6 villager difference. 6 number difference, but you have to divide by 2 because they're citizens. So that's actually a 3 citizen difference. That is going to start to stack up. Let's look at the economy differences here. Economy upgrades, rather. Pickaxe, hand axe, and Uzbandri. And on the blue side, we have... Oh, we have the same armory upgrades. Okay. Or, sorry, economy upgrades. Same economy upgrades. Same economy upgrades, same number of oracles, same carnivoras, etc. Really similar on military numbers, so it's a pretty even game. It's a pretty even game. The guys who are playing, are they top players? They're good players. They're really good players. They're not necessarily top players, but they're really good players, Davi. They're really good players. I don't know their exact rates, but they're top 100. I believe they're top 100 players. So yes, they're top. They're a type of top player. If that makes sense. Medium Murmillo for red. Medium infantry for red. Oh, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Now we're talking. The shockwave gets a handful of Terma right there and a loss of HP damage on the Murmillo as well. Nice, nice, nice. Very nice for blue right there. Was that, that was a nice little shockwave. Not super P. But that was a nice little shockwave right there for blue. Another Carnivora behind the Terma, and he even eats one. That gives his Terma 2, 3, 4 free shots against the Murmillos. They are medium Murmillos with decent pierce armor damage, or pierce armor rather. Excuse me. And the Carnivora is still attacking the Murmillo. The Carnivora is still attacking the Murmillo right there. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Sure, the town center is attacking the Carnivora, but I think the damage was done. I think I like that. Oh, darn it, man. I think I like that Carnivora usage right there, man. I think I like that Carnivora usage. That was pretty good. Still, ultimately, Chaos was taking that fight right by his production building, so he's able to push it back. The town center killed the Carnivora, etc. But still, that was decent, man. That was definitely decent. I wish it was a little bit easier to look at statistics in the game like this, like a kill to death ratio, stuff like that. Anyways, we have a sky passage over there. We have a town center coming up. Okay. Ryuk taking a town center over on that left-hand side. That gives him decent access to the gold mine over there. It is 11 minutes into the game almost, so gold mines are going to start to make a bigger and bigger difference. How much gold does he have left? 500 gold left in the mine right there for Chaos. All right, then. I'm going to change the tunes. Everybody... Give me just a hot minute. There we go. Anyways, back to the Carnivora. Okay, so things have kind of chilled out a little bit, right? Things have kind of chilled out. I'm not entirely sure. Why does Chaos have such a bigger... Probably because of his total resources. I was going to say, why does he have such a bigger score compared to Blue if you look in the top right-hand side corner? If you look at the villager numbers, though, he still has 3 additional citizen advantage over Blue. And I mean, this has been for how long? I'm not sure for how long this has been. You know, he's had that 3 villager advantage, but it adds up, man. It adds up big time. It adds up big time. He even has a little bit of a military population advantage over Ryuk as well. Ryuk has got the second town center, so he's eventually gonna catch up, but it will take some time. It will take some time. Your score is higher due to tech and resources gathered. Definitely due to resources gathered, but the technologies, the eco technologies are the same actually. But he has medium, Chaos has medium Murmillo, whereas Ryuk does not. He does not have any medium upgrades on his military, but he does have a Carbalista out, which is really interesting. I like that. I definitely like that. Just starting to mix in some Carbalista in the Atlantean Mirror, definitely a good thing. Town center coming up for Chaos as well over on the left-hand side, and the Carnivora maybe gonna block that if he gets a little bit of an advantage, right? Or if he gets a little bit lucky right there. We have a Carnivora against a Carnivora. Dude, this is the first and second time that I've ever seen a Carnivora against a Carnivora. This is just hilarious and weird, and just weird, actually. It's just weird, straight up. How can you get 50 villagers in 12 minutes once the guy's very slow to create builds? Yes, Davi, but you have to cut it in half. You have to cut it in half because though that is population numbers, and actually I'm going to explain it here in just a second, Davi, because we have a fight here. There's a shockwave on all of the Terma, the Carbalista getting a couple of good shots on the Murmillo. However, looks like Chaos he's got medium Terma, medium Murmillo against no medium from Ryuk in the blue. So his army is just so much stronger compared to Blue's army. So much stronger compared to Blue's army. He jumps into... What does that say? Does anybody know what that says? What does that say? Is that like in Atlantean language? What does that say? A-T-X-T-R something something something. Let's go look at this one over here. A-T-X-T-R-I-E? The th sound, theta, que sigma? It's Atlantean, so it's kind of close to Greek. A-T-X-T-R-I something F theta sigma. That is an interesting. I want to know. In fact, I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Give me just a quick little second to save my fun little screenshot. There we go. Okay, cool. Anyways, let me back into this game. Sorry, back into this game. Does Blue have Bite of the Shark at the moment? Probably not, but let's give it a little checkerooski. He has Empyrean Speed. He has Bite of the Shark. He has Medium Infantry. Okay, so in the last couple of minutes, he has, or the last couple of seconds, minutes, whatever, Blue definitely has gotten his military upgrades on, not on par necessarily, but he has definitely upped his military upgrades, which is pretty nice, honestly, but still get a little bit of a raid going on here, which is nice for red. Again, both players on Both players are on 2 TCs. There's a small eco population advantage for blue, but he was behind for so long, so the total resource is probably still in favor of red here. In this game, pretty big fight going on here on the second gold mine of Ryuk. Who is going to take it? There is still that one Cairo Ballista, which is good for Ryuk, but still, it seems like the numbers, the Mamillo numbers, maybe just a little bit just the numbers overall, maybe a little bit advantageous for red here. Probably going to take this fight. Again, Bite of the Shark is really nice for the blue. How about the red Mamillo? Red Mamillo also have Bite of the Shark. Both players with the same military upgrades. We do have Heroic that just came in for what's his face, Chaos here in the red with there it is with the fairly forward Hesperides tree. Gonna get some Dryads coming out of that bad boy. Is blue going up through Thea? Blue is going up through Thea, but if you look over here on this left hand side in the global queue, he has queued up Thea, but he has not yet started advancing through Thea, which means he's got minimum 90 plus seconds. It's minimum 90 seconds to actually advance through Thea. Excuse me. That gives plenty of time for red to try and take advantage of his heroic age. Well, just the heroic age advantage, honestly. But again, there are Cairo Ballistae for Ryuk. I think technically, theoretically, on paper, I think the army is better for Ryuk with the Cairo Ballistae. But hey, man, you know, oh Jesus, he just lost 2 of them. Just bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Right, one after another. No bueno for Ryuk. That's hundreds of resources down the drain. Unfortunately, Heavy Terma is in. Shark of the Bite of the Shark, rather. Is it very expensive? Favor-wise, we got Heavy Murmillo. Check this out. Heavy Murmillo coming in. Bite of the Shark is 15 favor. That's not super expensive in my opinion. You know, but at least favor-wise, that's not a heavy amount of favor in my opinion. We have another town center coming up for Chaos in the red. Got a couple of raiders, you know, trying to find something delicious back here on this on the backside. And then we got red. Yes, red's going over to, oh my god, look at 19 citizens over here. Where is the army of blue? Where is the army of blue? Ryuk's army is completely out of position. And now Ryuk has to just go running around the map with his citizens. Oh, so much idle eco. He gets 1 citizen kill. The citizen kill doesn't even matter. He could get 0 citizen kills if he really wanted to. The big benefit of this little pressure, this raid right here, is the fact that there's still 19 citizens idle, man. 19 citizens idle. That is insanely amazing. For Chaos right here, another Carnivora usage. No problemo, dude. No problemo. Dude, what? He's just gonna take this fight standing in the middle of the Carnivora. I don't care, he says. I got Dryads, son. I don't care. And he goes for it. That was probably a bad decision because he just loses the fight and loses a whole bunch of units unnecessarily. Unless, you know, possibly Chaos wanted to lose all of those Turma in order to maybe replace it with other units, possibly. I'm not sure. Again, got plenty of Dryads out. He's got his Stimford out, still looking sexy, looking good. Ryuk and the blue is holding on here, folks. Ryuk and the blue is holding on. Red has definitely got the tech advantage, the age advantage, the myth unit advantage, and so on and so forth. He's about to have a palace advantage in addition. But still, Ryuk has got the population advantage, man. 179 compared to 152. Ryuk's got the population advantage. Sometimes population just wins all, dude. The palace is going to be nice. He's going to have destroyers coming out, which will be complicated. You know, by all means, Carbalist or anti-infantry is he going to stop the palace? He's going to stop the palace. He's going to stop the palace. He's going to stop the palace. Is the palace going down? The palace is going down. As the palace going down, the palace goes up. The palace does go up. Is it going to go down, though? I'm 500 HP, 400. Chaos is not repairing. Chaos is not repairing. Chaos is not repairing. The zing of the citizens. He's finally repairing. He's finally repairing. And it stays up. The palace stays up. So close for Ryuk. That would have been huge if Ryuk and the blue could have got that palace down, man. That would have been huge. Speaking of huge, it's going to be huge once Ryuk loses control of that gold mine, man. Ryuk has got tons and tons and tons of resources, but he just has no food, man. Partially why he has no food, he finally clicked picked up through Thea. He pre-queued Thea. Now he's finally going up through Thea. But it's going to take 60 seconds to get there, for crying out loud, man. Can he hold? Can he hold? We have Destroyers. We have Arcus. We have Kairos. We have Stimfords. We have Caladria. We have Dryads. We have Terma. We have Destroyers. Did I say Destroyers? We have everything, dude. We have everything. I don't know if Ryuk can hold this, man. Look at the score difference. The score difference is big. And the score difference is real big. Can he hold this? I think no, but we'll find out. Where can you get a recorded game from Gaia top players? AOM.gg, the website, Dobby. Or you can just ask individual players for it. He's building a sky passage. Ryuk is building a sky passage to maybe instantly transport. He's got a third town center, by the way. He's building a sky passage here as well. Ryuk is going to instantly transport over to this gold mine over here. It looks like we got to mark it up for Red. Is Red going up through Mythic? Not just yet, but he doesn't need to. He just needs to keep the pressure on here. We finally have Heroic for Blue. Blue is up Heroic through Thea, but it's maybe a little bit too late. Red is well into the Heroic age. Heavy Arcus, heavy infantry, Stimfords, and Dryads, and so on and so forth. Yeah, sure, he's able to sky passage his way out of there, but still, we got a TC advantage, which is a pop advantage for Red since Ryuk lost that TC. We have a map control advantage for Red as well. I don't know if Ryuk can come back from this, man. His population, his population is teensy tiny compared to Red. We got 125 total population compared to 206. Thank you for linking him to that. No brainer. Excuse me. It looks like Chaos is probably going to be able to finish off this game, in my opinion, because he does not have Siege or a large amount of Destroyers. Go for gold, baby. Just close out the game by going for gold, man. Just close out the game by going for gold. Oh, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 farmers. 10 farmers idle. This is maybe a better decision than going for gold, honestly. He's just going for the farmers, killing so many citizens right here in the base of Blue. All of these farms are completely idle. They're on the front side of his base, unfortunately, for Blue. Sure, there's a tower there, but that's not enough when you have so much population for Red. Sure, Blue is kind of fighting back here. He's got a whole bunch of Dryads himself, but it's not enough. Chaos victory. That was a Chaos victory, wasn't it, man? Chaos lives up to his name, and we have a chaotic finale of this game. Chaos takes it. Gaia takes it, actually. Gaia takes it. Honestly, the shockwaves were good. The carnivores were good for Blue. What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? Everything was good for... maybe not everything. Things were looking good for Blue, honestly. Things were looking good for Blue throughout the early and midpoint of the game. Of the classical age. But eventually we got ourselves into Heroic. And as soon as Heroic came in, oh boy, did that change things. Oh boy, did that change things for Red, man. So I suppose it's a macro difference. Ryuk had Thea queued up, pre-queued up for a long time. Yes, yes, Figglestick is right. Figglestick is right. Blue also did not. It took a long time for Blue to get some medium upgrades. Yes, Figglestick. So, but once Chaos had the medium upgrades, that kind of got him into a nice position. And then he went Heroic, and that got him into a sick position. And Blue just couldn't hold on, unfortunately, man. Blue just couldn't hold on. He was close, man. He was close. Maybe right here after the palace went up. Okay, so here's what I think. If Blue backed off after the palace went up and he was not able to deny the palace, back off and go raid gold. Back off and go raid gold or something. Just distract Red. He would have had to distract Red as much as possible to keep Red away from pushing. He got the speed bonus upgrade for his Oranos units. He got the speed bonus upgrade, okay? But he didn't really use it this game. It makes sense. It makes sense. You know, you don't get it initially. It takes time to take advantage of it. Blah 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 blah. But still. I think that was maybe this not destroying the palace and staying there too long was maybe the nail in the coffin for Blue. After that, since he was still not queued up to go Heroic, it was a little bit of a catastrophe after that. In like my opinion, man. Anyways, let's check the post game and then we'll, you know, move on to whatever is next sport. Wow, pretty dynamic game here, man. 170 units killed compared to 160 units killed. Pretty dynamic game here. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Villagers, whoa! Villagers killed 1 compared to 11. Actually, oh, let's see. I want to look at the timeline. Let's look at the total resources. All resources collected. Yup. Look, red just takes the lead. It makes sense, right? It makes sense that Gaia would have a better economy, but they had the same number of eco upgrades. The big difference, red had more citizens. For the majority of the game, pretty much the entire game, he had more citizens. So naturally, he had more villagers, or sorry, more resources, better economy. So something happened. I'm not entirely sure why blue did not have the same citizen numbers as red. It must have just been eco control. It must have been eco control for red. Ah, GG. GG.